It was not going to be possible to see Akena kneeling in Kololo when the national anthem for Uganda is being played. But that doesn't mean I'm not hurt. It doesn't mean I am not breaking inside. Please, I am asking this one, and I'm asking you people at the front bench, tell the president, stop this. It's wrong. It is wrong. UPC has been accused of rigging elections. This is a chance I have as Jimmy Akena to set that record straight. You won't even let me get past the gate. Is this an election or is this a farce? I'm ready to go through this for the sake of the people who support me, for the sake of UPC, who has representatives here. But injustice and what you're doing is wrong. On record, the FIA, the international body for automobiles, and the international body for motorcycles are having their annual general assemblies, of which I intend to be there. And trust me, when the national anthem of Uganda is being played and we are there at the forefront, do not be surprised if you see Jimmy Akena on his knees. That is the way us in sports, we register. Conclude.
Honorable Akena, I wanted it to be on record that you're not tied here. We will not tie anyone here, and we will not allow anyone to be tied here. If it's outside, well and good, but not in this house. This house, you're free.
And that, yes, I greatly appreciate, and that is why my voice is being heard. And it's the only place I'm being heard. Because even right now, at least I've got internal affairs here. Police is refusing to clear me to move, although I have candidates nominated for local government. I cannot campaign for them. My members of parliament are going to be being nominated from Wednesday. I cannot campaign for them. They say that I'm not nominated, but I'm a party president. I have been in this house for 19 years. I have campaigned on UPC. UPC, we have been together on so many issues, and we've even been able to sit sit with you on the front bench. But when it comes to equity, God bless Uganda. Mr. Speaker, sir, I have been holding on to your official jersey for Uganda motocross cranes.
Oh, I had feared it's for UPC.
When you see me in yellow, you know it's the national event. I will not be in yellow other than that. But, Mr. Speaker, in 2024, I came on the floor requesting support of Parliament to send a team to Morocco. We went to Morocco. We returned as number 2 in Africa. This year, the competition was in Zimbabwe, and we're number 3 in Africa for this current year. And 2 of the students which Parliament took up, the young lady by the name of Helena Birungi was able to defend her individual championship as the junior women's champion for Africa. Fortunately or unfortunately, under the competition rules, I cannot compete in Uganda, but I can compete for Uganda in international events.
Why?
Because by virtue of being a president of the federation, I am an ex-official member of the highest appellate body. So there's fear of conflict of interest that if I'm competing for points, I cannot, it will affect the outcome. So I don't compete locally, but when I have a chance to wear this jersey, I will, and I do, at least try to represent Uganda. And on this point, I want to put this one also on record. When we had Chan, I was invited as a president of Motorsport. I had my full jersey on. And it was my intention to kneel during the national anthem at Kololo Airstrip. Because I am, at this moment, carrying out a protest on why I have been denied to be nominated to contest for the presidency of the Republic of Uganda. But I failed to do it at Kololo Independence Grounds. Reason being, Kololo is where the Union Jack went down and the Uganda flag went up. And the person who was there to receive the instruments of power was my father. So it was not going to be possible to see Akena kneeling in Kololo when the national anthem for Uganda is being played. But that doesn't mean I'm not hurt. It doesn't mean I am not breaking inside. Please, I am asking this one, and I'm asking you people at the front bench, tell the president, stop this. It's wrong. It is wrong. UPC has been accused of rigging elections. This is a chance I have as Jimmy Akena to set that record straight. You won't even let me get past the gate. Is this an election or is this a farce? I'm ready to go through this for the sake of the people who support me, for the sake of UPC, who has representatives here. But injustice and what you're doing is wrong. On record, the FIA, the international body for automobiles, and the international body for motorcycles are having their annual general assemblies, of which I intend to be there. And trust me, when the national anthem of Uganda is being played and we are there at the forefront, do not be surprised if you see Jimmy Akena on his knees. That is the way us in sports, we register our complaint. But what you've done to UPC, what you've done to Uganda, what you're doing to me is wrong. Let the record show it is wrong. I thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Yeah. No, I can receive it. It's mine. It's not yours. I wanted to go on record that issues of declaration will be handled later. Thank you, Honorable Akena. Honorable Akena invited me for...
It seems UPC has become inconspicuous these days, that we are not noticed, we are not seen. But Mr. Speaker, I would like to take this opportunity to join you and the House and the rest of Africa in sending our personal condolences to the family and to the Republic of Kenya for the loss of a great dear friend of the Uganda People's Congress in the name of Raila Amolo Odinga. Mr. Speaker, you mentioned that parties have given out their manifestos. As Uganda People's Congress, our manifesto has not yet been released. But when I listen to the debate going on here, I think our manifesto is desperately needed. As UPC, our record is clear. When it came to education and the question of equity, it did not matter which corner of Uganda you were, you had an opportunity to succeed. The purpose of delivering education is to create the next generation to move forward. And UPC in 2006, we are the ones who came up with the first concept of the student loan. And our concept was, we are investing in the greatest asset which Uganda has, which is its people. So when you have a student who has an opportunity or who has the ability, we must invest in that student so that they can succeed. How we recover the money later is when that student has succeeded. So when you've lost the purpose, you're not going to succeed on this issue of quota. What? You've lost the purpose. It must be for the people. And if it's not for the people, you're wasting all our time. I should be saying this on the campaign trail. But I'm tired here. I am tired because people are not comfortable with such a message. I think Uganda is ready for this message. I am seeing the front bench here looking as if they've been struck by lightning, speechless. But Mr. Speaker, I have made it clear that in this campaign, even if you decide to lock me out, I'm not going quietly. I am not going quietly, and the facts which are necessary for the development of Uganda are going to be heard. Whether you lock up Akena, whether you refuse Akena, I am going to make sure that those facts are heard and that the people of Uganda get a better deal. We cannot keep going around in circles. Equity. Do you understand equity? They don't seem to understand equity. And therefore, as we come to an election, we must be able to have a conversation which moves us forward. Akena is still in the waiting room. I am ready to run. Even if it is tomorrow, I am going to deliver a message of hope for the people of Uganda. We cannot continue this way.